Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Summer Cup Great League, and let's see what team we're going to be running with today. Let's see if we can get some wins. So we got the Toxapex paired with the Ferrothorn and the Stunfisk. Not the best matchup right here for our team, but we're going to try to take down this Quagsire by committee. We're going to go into our Stunfisk here. Basically, we're just sagging it. At this point, the Stunfisk could have thrown a move right there, but we already wasted all that energy, so we have to just let it go. Here, we're going to have to tank this Mud Bomb. Unfortunately, this Quagsire is running the Mud Bomb version. We would have had a better chance to deal with the Aquatow Quagsire, but this is our situation right now. Go for the Brine, gets it into the yellow, trying to get to another move here, but we do end up trying to catch a move. Let's see if we get the... Okay, we do catch a move, which is great. Okay, and then they have the Giraffe Rig in the bag. Giraffe Rig here is going to have potential Psychic Fang, so we're going to let this go. And then we have lots of energy to throw. We throw one fast move and get the Power Whip to go off. Here comes another Power Whip. Will this get the second shield from our opponent? No, but you can see right here, it gets low enough so that our Ferrothorn potentially could farm down. So that's exactly what we do. We have a potential switch out right here. So we switch out into the Quagsire, and they actually counter swap into the Ampharos. Ampharos is going to bull switch us down, and unfortunately, this is GG's. We could have had a chance if we had used that Stunfisk energy more efficiently, because you can see right here, we get this Ampharos in. Oh, we take out the Ampharos, and then this Quagsire here is left with basically 25% or less health. So GG's to our opponent. Unfortunately, couldn't win that game because we lost all that energy on our Stunfisk, so that was very important. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Mantine versus our Toxapex here. We are going to stay in for now. We're going to try to see what they end up doing. We don't know what they have in the bag, obviously, but maybe we can surprise them with a Sludge Wave. Okay, we do get the Sludge Wave to go up. We force them to switch out into their Charge Bug, and we have the Ferrothorn for this. Here, we're going to take neutral X Scissors right here. At this point, it looks like we're just trying to throw these Power Whips. This Power Whip here is resisted, but you can see we are going to just chip away at this Charge Bug. We can get to one more Power Whip right here to get it potentially low enough for a farm down, but we are able to get a shield out of that situation, so we'll take that. Here, we're going to have to shield a potential big move. Ends up being the Ice Beam, so that was a great shield right there. We're going to go for a Discharge, get their last shield, combo play this, and get this Mantine hopefully low enough that we can farm it down. We know that this is only an Aerial Ace. Oh, actually, they go for the Ice Beam. Interesting that they don't want to go for the neutral Aerial Ace right there. Okay, and then our opponent here ends up throwing the X Scissor, which is resisted. They're going to have to be forced to use some more energy. And now we are in the end game here. We're going to be able to throw this Mud Bomb to take out the Charge Bug. And looks like we have to deal with a Wigglytuff in the bag. This is going to be interesting. We have one shield to work with. Stump is surprisingly very tanky. You can see it is able to handle these charms quite nicely. Here, we're going to have to invest the shield. We know it's going to be the Icy Wind. And now we just go for the last charge move. And we are able to win that game. GG's to our opponent. Able to wiggle out of that situation. Wigglytuff in the bag, honestly, was a surprise. And the Stump is showing the bulkiness, able to tank all of those charms. And we got debuffed. So our opponent here does have the Emoga, I believe. So we're going to switch on to the Stunfisk here. We draw out the Wish Cache. This time we are able to throw the energy more efficiently. We are able to get to 2 Mud Bombs. This Mud Bomb here potentially gets it into the red. Yep. Okay, after some fast ones, we do get it into the red, which is pretty decent. We'll take that after some really bad matchups. Here, we're going to go into our Ferrothorn because we know we can tank all the moves. We're going to basically nullify all of their energy. And let's see, with a little bit of energy advantage with this Ferrothorn, are we going to be able to win this game? Here we have to deal with this Charge Bug again. X Scissors are going to be thrown. We're going to just throw Power Whips at this point. This Power Whip here does, I don't know, what is that, like 5 to 7% And then we're going to... Oh, we do shield a X-Scissor, unfortunately. Okay, our Moga is going to throw the Discharge. Super effective damage. We're going to throw this Brine here to potentially get a shield. Okay. So we get a shield down. They are going to be able to throw another Discharge to take out our Ferrothorn. We're just going to throw this Thunder here to get this last shield or get the KO. Our opponent here does let it go, and they are going to be able to get to another move here. Let's see what they throw. Arrow Ace goes through, gets us into the super low red, and then they're able to just farm us down. Tough team to deal with right there. The Moga and the Wish Cat just hard countered us with our switch in. And then we try to win the game with some Ferrothorn energy, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Alright, we got the bulky Ligatung here to deal with versus our Toxapex. This is Body Slam right here. We're going to let it go. We're going to get to a Sludge Wave, and this Sludge Wave does huge damage, getting this close to the red. Only getting into the red after some fast move. Here, we're going to try our best to farm it down, I believe. We're going to let this one go. Ends up only being the Body Slam, and this is where Toxapex is going to come in clutch. Saving all the energy, switching into the Stunfisk. Looks like we draw out the Diggersby. Diggersby here is going to be able to beat the Stunfisk, but we're going to try to chip away at this so that we can potentially farm with our back line. Okay, they actually have the Hyper Beam. The Hyper Beam is only neutral if they're running Fire Punch Hyper Beam. It's a very interesting moveset. This is... Oh, wow. They actually have the Scorching Sand. So Scorching Sand would have done way better in that situation. You can see... Okay, we try to use that energy immediately, but they do snipe our Brine. So we're going to build up a little bit. And we're going to see what move they throw here. Okay, they do throw the Drill Run. We're hoping they go for the Icy Wind and have us survive. But the good news is we do get them to use a bunch of energy, and now we have this Ferrothorn versus this Dugong. They throw the Icy Wind to debuff our attack, makes sense, and then we're going to make sure we throw right when they get to their move. Ferrothorn does win the CAP tie, forcing them to use their second shield right here, and we just have to use our shield at this point. They're going to throw another Icy Wind. We're going to try to... Okay, they actually switch out and allow us to farm a little bit extra right here. This is going to allow us to take out the Diggersby, and now we're going to have energy to throw another Power Whip very soon. Looks like the game clock is coming up. We'll throw the Power Whip, and then we are able to win the game with one more bullet seed. So GG's to our opponent. That came to the end. The Ferrothorn ended up closing the entire game for us. If we didn't farm a little bit extra, or we didn't use those shields correctly, that would have been good games for us. Here we had the Trevenant versus our Toxapex. This Toxapex is only doing neutral. Both of us are just staying in for now. Okay, they do switch out and catch a move. What do they catch it on? Onto their own Toxapex. So nice catch by them. We're going to try to farm back up to some energy. And then we're going to go into our Ferrothorn. Our Ferrothorn here is going to be able to resist all the moves from the Toxapex. We're going to be able to get to this Thunder here to apply the pressure. This Thunder does take it into the red. Potential farm down range, but remember, Toxapex is quite tanky. Not sure we can farm down at this range. We're going to build up to 100 and then throw this Power Whip. This is definitely going to take it out or get a shield. They decide to let it go. Makes sense. And then they come back in with their Vigoroth. So Vigoroth here is going to have to tank this Power Whip. They do farm us down. We know we can go into our Stunfisk here, and then we're going to switch out into the Toxapex when their Trevenant comes right back in. They only throw the Seed Bomb, so we are able to easily survive it. We throw the Brine here. We do get the shield. Trying to get to another Brine. They actually end up getting to another move. We're going to shield here to force them to use their last shield because we want the shield to down. And we know that the Stunfisk is quite tanky here. So here we're going to race to a move here. They allow us to get to that move thinking that they could farm down, but that is the tankiness of the Toxapex. Down goes all that energy from the Trevenant. We are going to come to this Vigoroth versus Stunfisk matchup here. Remember, Stunfisk pretty tanky, able to get to this Discharger. Doesn't quite KO, looking to get the farm down. Okay, they go for another move. This is going to be Body Slam. We can survive it. Do they have double? No. GG's to our opponent right there. So well played by us. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.